Every small business owner has to have a mentor. A mentor is someone who has walked the path before you. So their job, I think, and I've had mentors since I was 17, that was just a few years ago.
If you have the intention of becoming an entrepreneur and making money and getting wealthy, then you form your corporation right now.
Instead of focusing on what you can't have and the struggles, you focus on what you can have. And so like the illegal conversations I say at home is you don't say what you can't afford, you say, well, how can we afford it?
I mean, last I checked, and I always say this kind of funny, but Christopher Columbus did not discover America so we could have jobs. I mean, he discovered it for entrepreneurialism, for freedom, and we have lost it. We lost it from, generations have lost it. It is time to bring spirit back. I mean, that's where the money's made.
It's I want to be a millionaire, and I'm going to change my choices, my way of living, and really get in action around creating that for myself and my life.
The traditional financial planning world doesn't work if you really want to be wealthy. The traditional financial planning world is designed that you maybe stay stable. It designs you to make less as you get older. This is Loral Langemeier. I'm a 5-time New York Times bestseller. I want you to add me on Snapchat like right now, @Loral Langemeier. Talk to you soon, all the time.
What we talk about in the Millionaire Maker is money makeovers and how do you really recreate. Most people are focusing on debt. What we want you to focus on is creating more.
I'd say 80% of my coaching that I do one-on-one with folks is about their psychology and the way they think.
You know, you can run from creditors, but you can't run from your credit score.
You really have to get your money working for you. Most people don't know how to invest. They're investing poorly. They're in single-digit numbers. Millionaires don't do that.
The thing I would say to most people that when you're getting a mentor or looking at someone to be your mentor is make sure they've walked the path that you want to walk. They have the result that you want.
Many times people are afraid to start. And what I find is you're afraid to start is because really you don't know how. We are trained in an occupational society. We all went to school and we're trained to get jobs, get 401k retirement plans, have, hope to God the whole 30-year plan works out.
You have to use your skill sets, like what you know, to create an entrepreneurial venture. We call it a cash machine. So how many of you want a cash machine? Come on! And the second is we need your money making money. So we've got to get your assets to some double-digit returns. So let's make money, get your money making money.
Well, having the entrepreneurial spirit and drive, it is about being an entrepreneur, not having a job. As you're a single parent, it's too difficult to manage the jobs before school, after school, you don't have the flexibility. So at least being an entrepreneur and having your own business, and I can give you tons of examples of, single moms and single dads who have created their own business to create that flexibility. About 50% of Americans, just in recent surveys, say that they want to start their own businesses in the next 5 years. With downsizing and all that's going on, why wouldn't you want your own business? And I think the biggest thing is your unlimited potential to create cash. Why have a fixed income?
I grew up on you have to work hard for money, you have to work hard for money. And so I replaced that with money comes easily and frequently. Now in the beginning, it feels like a lie, right? There was a part of your brain that will say, oh, you liar, it's hard. So you have to know it's this little tennis match that will go on for a while.
In fact, the first 8 years of a child's life is when it actually gets subconsciously embedded. So in the household, if the conversation is, don't ask for it, we can't afford it, and it's negative, and then they hear the parents fighting about money or just stressing about money, they'll actually internalize that, especially as a young child, that they're not worth it or deserve it, or they're the problem of it. Like, I'm sorry, I'm costing you so much money.
Yeah.
So it's really critical that the conversation is, well, how do we fix it? How do we have more?
Let me meet you where you are and take you where you need to go. Because 1 year from now, you're going to wish you started today. So ready? Let's go.